at all.
Yeah.
So, yes. So now it is 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we would like to invite Sero to start today's teachings at all.
Okay. So let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So we are learning the Sutta, starting with the Duranti, longest Sutta. So in this Sutta here, Durati or Andikati, Adanimani, Kala Nimani, Dwalobi, these first five we finish. Now these are yogi. So today we will learn the item, these are yogi. So here, these are yogi. In this hand, firstly, the what, these are yogi, these are. So these are me, uh, sorry. So these are and the yoga. So the meaning of these are is direction. Disa is correct direction. And then yoga. Yoga means, in this case, connection. So that is why, these are yogi can be understood. So because located case in the connection with the direction or so in the direction and connection. So direction and connection. So after that, we can understand, this meaning. So Benjamin Wibeti. So that omitted because at the very beginning, so already explained that one. So for example, under the durati here you see in the main sutta. So HGD city so byoke so dangarakan abadana sanya odi. After that abadani in the that abadani Benjamin, there will be Benjamin Wibeti like that. So that is why here. So after these were, like a durate. So at the end of durate also, like that Benjamin, or Benjamin Wibeti mean there is Benjamin Wibeti or fifth case ending. So in this way can be, understood. So durate Benjamin Wibeti and also andikate Benjamin Wibeti. So durati dawa or something like now andikati. Okay. So now durati dawa. So such a Benjamin Wedi and the andikati here also. That is here with the So fit case ending in this we can understand Benjamin Weber D. And also here ada neimane, the fit case is used. That means Benjamin Weber D. So in this way can be understood. So Gala neimane also. So such a Benjamin Weber can be explained. And so Dwalo be Gamma Dikarani. So this one is Dwalo but in the Dwalo be in the elation of the such a one. So Benjamin Weber can be found there in this also. So Benjamin Wibedi, and here these are yogi, Benjamin Wibedi in this way can be understood. So actually in this case, so even though these are yogi, but in connection with the desire yogi or in connection with the term indicating direction. So these are, even though, generally we say these are yogi in connection with the these are, but so the term denoting the these are will be with the accused Benjamin Weaver, the of a case, and then also can be understood. So that is why in the example, so awiji do yawa ubari, so Bhavaga Mandare Bahu Sadanikaya was Sandi. Now that is one example. And then so after that here Burati Mado and Deki Nado Bachimado Odorado Eki Jayanti and Yaso Asaso Bhagawandan and then Odan Bada Dala Adoki Samataka Ichiwa Madi. Here, so generally 5 example. But so actually in these cases, so Awiji do Yawa, firstly maybe the meaning of that line. Okay. So here Awiji do Yawa Ubari Bhawaga Mandari Bahu Sadanika Wasandi. Bahu Sadanika Wasandi. So the meaning of that example here, firstly just to understand the meaning. So okay, here Awiji do. So Awiji, even though Awiji is a name of the hell, one of a hell, but in this case, so just talking about the direction, down direction and above direction. So in this way here, Awiji do Yawa Ubari Oga Mandari. So Yawa, so Yawa, because of Yawa in this case, the usage of that one can be understood. So that is why in this case, even though simply saying in the grammar book, these are yogi in connection with the so direction, so ability case is used, or with the directional term, ability case is used. So okay, briefly in this case, yeah, awi ji and the door. This one is fit case and so in this way can be understood as an example. And also, so yado kima tato bayan. So in this case also the meaning of that one, yado kima tato bayan. So the meaning of the first line. So Yado came here in the translation. From where from where there is safety. So in this example also, yeah, but this door is with the fit case. Okay. And also here the door began from there is danger. From there is danger. So in this case, or in this example, also here the door. Sorry. Here da and the door. Door is fit case end. And then now this example, Burati ma do, Deki na do, Bachi ma do, Odara do, Egi Bajalandi. So from the east, from the south, from the west, from the north. So fire blaze. Fire blaze. So in this example, you see, Burati ma, Deki na, Bachi ma, Odara, and the door. So that door is here. Ability case or fit case. Retimado from the east, Dekinado from the south, Pachimado from the west, Odorado from the north. So Eki, Bajalandi, fires blaze. Okay, and then now next example, Yado Asoso Bhagawantan. Yado Asoso Bhagawantan. Here also Yado is so Ya and the door. So Ya and the door, Ya door from where? As also Bhagavan, then they had the blessed one. They had the blessed one, I mean they had the Dhamma
Dot,
talk or the blessed one, something like that.
dot, dot.
Okay. And also Odam Bada Dala Adokisa Mataka Ichiwa Madi. Odam Bada Dala Adokisa Mataka Ichiwa Madi. So here Bada Dala and also Kisa Mataka. So they are with the R. This R is a fit case by Jimmy Weaver-D. Okay. So now we can conclude. When we focus on the, all of the example, like a Awijido, so that Awijido is goes together with the Yawa. Maybe we can say because of Yawa. Yawa is Yawa Ubri from the Awiji, Yawa up to the so some place up to the highest realm of existence. So whenever we say up to, or at the time, so according to the meaning, a connection and meaning. So we need to say, okay, from where up to such a place can be understood. That is why in this example, because of Yahweh can be understood. But in the following example, like a yado man and the so that door bayan, from where there is safety. Okay, let me check. So sometimes we are following just AI translation. We need to check the other. So this side, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So in the first example here, so Uberi is a kind of the directional term. So that is why here, so in connection with Uberi means above. So above from what? Above from what? So in this way, that is why Awiji is above from the Awiji. So up to the highest ram. So according to that one here, Yawa Uberi Boega Mandari. So maybe Yawa here up to actually up to is better. So let me check the Badaruba city also. So Disata, yeah, Disata Wajihi Yogi. So Idosa Burima Disa, Idosa Dekina Disa. So yeah, so according to the Badaruba Seti, so we will see, we will show the Roman script also. So okay, they're here. So in the Disa Yogi, so two terms we need to understand according to Badaruba Seti. That is a little bit complicated to understand in the Kijayana. So now, so Disa Yogi should be understood, So Disata Waji. Sorry for the one. So according to the Badaruba Seti, this term can be understood twice. The first one, Disata Wajihi Yogi, Disati. The Disata Wajihi Yogi. And then, so Disati. So Disata Wajihi Yogi mean in. So connection with, so terms, directional terms. So terms are so denoting direction. So at the time, the other one will be. So in this case, these examples are actually disata waji. So awiji, so awiji is actually just a word, but so that awiji is used together with the uberi in connection with the uberi mean above. When we say above from what? Above from awiji, like that. Above from awiji. So up to the the highest lamb in the case you see in this way can be and the highest lamb, so the highest ram ubri boega, the highest ram, so that is fine. In connection with the directional time, so denoting direction, so that is ubri. Ubri mean above, so awiji is with the ablative case like that. Okay, so now, so disayogi and the disati, the word itself, so referring to the direction. So from which or from where there is safety, in this way also can be understood. So in that example, mm, okay. So Yado Kiman. So yeah, from where there is safety. So in this way. So here, yeah, is referring to that is disata waji. So in disata waji, so directional terms. So in this way can be, so in the term denoting direction, in this way also, that may in the directional terms. So Benjamin where the way be. So in this case, ya do. So it is, disata directional term. So directional term. So yeah, here, yeah alone not, that's not a positive direction. But in this context, yeah, I mean a place where using with the door. So directional term or directional meaning. So with the fit case. in this way can be understood. That is disata. So too, the door bayan also from there. So there is danger. But there is danger from there. So danger, there arises danger. So in this way can be understood. So from there, from that place, there arises danger. So from there, okay. So from that place, there arises danger. In this way can be understood. So that one also directional time with the ablative case. So too, Burati Mado, Deki Nado, Bichi Mado, Odrado, they themselves directional time will be with the ablative case. Benjamin Wibeti. So that is a Burati Ma Dekina, Bachima Odra. So with the fit case. And Yado as also here also with the case. Now, next example, Odan, Bada Dala, Ado, Kisa Mataka. So actually two what? So Bada Dala also with the fit case, but because it is in connection with the directional time Odan. Odan, so upward. So upwards. So to here also, Kisa Mataka ink here, Odan, Bada Dala, and the Ador is connected Kisa Mataka. So connected directional time, Ador. Ador means, downwards. In this way can be, understood for this paragraph. So that is why now we can summarize that. So the word, in connection with the word, it refers to the term. So at the time, now we can summarize. So disata waji, here, so those were ubari, and also now odam, and the adore. Okay, and disate, those terms themselves, direction, so yeah, and the da, and also urati ma, so deki na, and the bachi ma, and odara, they are just with the ablative case. Here can be, understood. So those partly work. Okay, so because of that, here, in this way, this paragraph can be, understood. Okay, I hope you understand this paragraph clearly. So actually, even to indicate Jayana Jati Sayogi, but so with the help of the Padaruba Seti can be understood. This is Wajihi Yogi in connection with arms denoting direction. And disati, so in terms denoting direction. So that Benjamin Weber did. So okay. Okay, now let's move to the next paragraph. So we bet the Yado Banida Drowa, we say Vizeta Darowa, Nati, okay, Nati. So in this example, so we bet day to understand so the term we bet that. So this time we bet is actually past participle form of the we budget. So we budget mean analyzed. So past participle of the that. So we bet that is coming from the. So here you see we budget the past participle of we. The meaning of that one is divided, literally distributed, and parted or partition or having division portion and so on. That is just literal meaning. So that means when we divide two things, one is higher, one is lower, or one is good, the other one is bad in this way. So that is why. So such a dividing also can be understood. You see, in the next meaning is analyze. So at the time, so when we analyze something to understand that, so we will, find the difference between them. So good or bad or white or black or something like that. So that is why at the time we need to compare how they are different. So that is why later that term is so used as a technical term for the comparison. So that is why in comparison, so in the structural comparison, in this way can be understood. Or so in the structural comparison, there will be a comparative adjective. So at the time, in connection with the comparative adjective word, you see the ability case will be used. That is why we bet they in this way can be understood. Okay, now so that term, so translated in the Gejayana. So now we will copy that one. So we bet the in separation. Actually, we bet that is not separation. That is just. But we can save time by copying. That is fine. Okay, so not separate also, dividing. That is quite literal meaning. Actually, we bet that we budget the so analyze. And then now, so make comparison. So now coming from that, so the term we bet that so in comparison, so there will be Benjamin Wibeti. So that means in so we bet that yogi or something like that. We bet the yogi, so can be understood. So for okay. So we bet the yogi or something like that. So in connection with the comparative adjective. So that is Just simple way. Actually, in structure, in the structural comparison, actually. So there will be usage of the that fit case end. So that is why here in the example. So yado banida draw visita draw nati. So yado then which, so there is nothing more excellent. So here banita draw visita draw. So to understand this structure, so yado banita draw. So banita draw more excellent than which or what. So something in this way, that, what, that, and so on can be understood. So at the time, Banida Daro is the comparative adjective Banida and the Dara. Dara is comparative adjective suffix Dara, Dhamma. So Banida Daro means more excellent. Banida Dhamma means most excellent. So here, more excellent than what? So to the next word, Visita Daro. So also that one also, Yado Visita Daro. So more more distinguished than what in this way can be that. That is anything, that is nothing. Then what? There is nothing in this way can be understood. So more excellent than. So in this case, here, yeah, do is obligate fit case ending, but the meaning is here then. So the meaning of yeah, do means then what? And also then what? So in this way can be understood. So with the Benjamin Weaver D, but the meaning of then, in the sense of then, in this way can be. So, and then, yeah, chatty ja, instead of Benjamin Weaver D, with the chatty Weaver D also can be found there in some example, but rarely. Mostly Benjamin Weaver D, but chatty Weaver D. So the meaning of that one is chatty ja. Chanawudinan Basandanan Dhammanan Bawaran Yadidan Sugada Winayo Ichiwamadi. In this case, Bawajanan, okay, the meaning of that one. That phrase is like this. So, and then also the sit case. So, of the 96 said, the foremost of teaching is this. So this one is a kind of the, so now in Pali, in this case, so Vivada is just talking about the comparison. Vivada mean, but even though to understand that one, though through the do example, we translate in connection with the comparative agent or in comparison structure. So comparison in two ways. The one is comparative, so higher than, or the best one among them. So two construction. So that is why in this case, this one is, Vibhadehi yogi in connection with the comparative or adjective. So can be understood here, Benjamin Vibhadi. And also another meaning through the example. So instead of the comparative adjective, superlative adjective. So comparative superlative adjective. So there will be actually chatty, fit case, chatty or satami actually. But here just talking about the chatty. So for that one here, next example is here chatty. Chanawudina basandane in this way. This is the word pair discipline of the 1966. The most teaching of the 1966. So this is the most teaching of the 1966. So Chanawudina basandane and so on. Basandana Dhammana Bawaran Yadidan Sugada Winiyo. Okay. Be bad day. Okay, so in Burmese Naysaya, that one is translated as a just genitive. So just with the comparative adjective, not with the genitive. We bad day. Okay, so now instead of following that AI translation, we will change. Now this one also will, yeah, chatty. And the chatty jack. So CK also. So actually the meaning that should be, so China Woodin and Basandanan. So CK, so here instead of saying, so then 96 sex. So the foremost teaching, Dhammanan, Bawaran Yaditan Sukada Winayo. So simply here can be understood. So in this structure, so not this comma. Okay. So here because Tanawudina, Basandanan, Dhammanan. So then the 96, 96, then the teachings of the 96. So teachings of the 96 sects. So the formal is the welfare teaching. So actually, Bawaran here, according to the welfare's discipline. Sugada Winayo, okay. Discipline is maybe better, and so on. In this, it can be understood. So even though here a genetic case, Chanawudi, here Dhammane. So Dhammane, then the teaching. So because of Bawara, actually the word Bawara, let's check in the dictionary. Now just following, translated in the, most excellent or noble or distinguished. So in this, actually Bawara is most excellent. But so maybe in some word like a Wara, Bawara sometimes based on the connection. So can be understood. Can be understood as a, the superlative adjective or, and also the comparative adjective also with the Wara. So without ba, when we check in the Wara, or not this one, maybe number one. So this Wara, you see, Wara in comparative or superlative function, better than or the best or the most thing in this way can be understood here. But so that is why two meaning can be actually. So as a just AN translation also, but Burmese next year translate like that in the comparison or something. Okay, now. So then the teaching saw the 60 says the welfare discipline is better, and also the one explained like a AI. So translation. Sorry. That will also actually can be understood. So of the 1966, actually that was also not exactly right. Of teachings of the 1966, because of structure. And simply Jadidan or something I will skip. So Sugada Winiyo, the welfare's discipline is foremost. In this way can be understood. At the time, that is Bawara is superlative adjective, but in the following, in the next example, so Bawara consider as a superlative adjective. But in this example, comparative adjective with so can be understood. So but both with the genetic. So but mostly actually to my experience, just with the genetic case is in the superlative adjective. Comparative is mostly with the instrumental or the ablative. But that one also maybe Burmese Nasia Saraj follow the Kijana idea, maybe. Okay, let's check in the Padaruba city. What did it say? So in the Badaruba, we bet Nama Sayan we so Sayan we bet that see what the Dino Gunina we bet and that's a me we bet the Yado Banida Dro Wizard Drowa Nati Ada Dan Do the door waran so Kinjabi Dana do Silamiwa waran the door mea Suda Asudamiwa Bahudaran Silamiwa Suda See your Chatija, Chanawudin and Basandan and Sugada, the same structure. So maybe that one is chatty can be understood with the, superlative construction, superlative adjective construction, actually. But just to understand the, yeah, you see, a man the 96 said, the best is this. Yeah, this translation better to understand. And the 96 said, the best is this discipline of the Sugata. Yeah, a discipline of the Sugata. So in this it can be understood. Okay, now let's move to the next one. So Arabha yogi. Arabha yogi. So ara alone, ara yogi. But the word ara alone is we never use. So that one is so araba yogi in connection with the abstinence, so abstaining, abstinence. Okay, let's check. The word ara we don't use actually. So the word ara just araka or ara alone is the other meaning needed or something like that actually. So actually aratipa yogi in this way can be found there. So araba yogi in the Badaruba city, let's check. Sam spelling. Yeah, you see? So aratipa yogi, D is missing there. D is missing. Arati mean like a vidati, synonymous to the vidati. That is fine. So Vidamanata Sata Bayogo in this way can be understood. That is why in the example Arati and then Vidati and the Viramani and the Bati Virato, Abba Virato, and so on. So that is why here correction should be understood. Arabha yogi actually should be so arati arati yogi. So in this it should be arati yogi, no araba yogi. So that is in the example also you see, not just arati vidati, but di vidati panadi bata vidamani. You see. So now for this one also in the fast. So arati yogi. Sometimes yogi or actually yogi. So connection actually in connection with so even though arati, but so that is representing terms meaning avoid, abstinate. So arati mean so abstaining or avoiding. So there will be but abstaining from such a sense can be understood. Abstaining from so abstaining from this. That is why here in the example. So the meaning of that one. Yeah. In connection with the abstaining, but instead of saying abstaining, in connection with the term meaning abstaining, that is why not just RD, like a with a D, but D with a D, with a many in this way can be, understood. So yeah, Gamma Dhamma, Wasala Dhamma, Asa Dhamma, RD, with a D. So two example here. So abstinence, that is arati, refraining, so that is virati, and also season, badi virati, Bama Dhamma, from the village practice, and Wasala Dhamma from the base practice, Asa Dhamma, so from the post doctrine, sorry. From the false doctrine. So Gamma Dhamma now. So in connection with the here Arati, Virati, Pati Virati. So here, so Gamma Dhamma and the so Wasala Dhamma and the Asa Dhamma. Yeah, with the this one is fit case, singular. Okay. So in connection with the such a aradi, vidadi, pati vidadi, they are terms meaning abstaining, synonymous to the abstaining. In this way can be, understood. Okay, so now, so we understand the structure, usage of the, ability case here. But okay, so here, so Gamma Dhamma mean village practice. So Wasala Dhamma mean here basic base practice. And the Asa Dhamma is false doctrine. Okay, so let's check those terms in. So that one is, so Gamma Dhamma. Gamma Dhamma is a vile conduct or sexual intercourse. Just a kind of the figurative speech. So Gamma here does not refer to the village, you see. Maybe when we see Gamma alone, and I did that one also. So Gamma mean collection of house, hamlet, or maybe village, that one. So a village as such or something like that. Aramika. And number 2, group with the Nigama. And number 3, geopolitical unit in the constitutional kingdom, and so on. But in the compound word, like so Gamma Dhamma. So Gamma Dhamma is doing with women. So Gamma Dhamma, doing with women. That is so sexual intercourse. Actually, that is Gamma Dhamma. So to here, Wasala Dhamma also. Wasala Dhamma also will be understood. That is vile conduct. Or Metuna Dhamma. That is, polite speech for the such a Metuna Dhamma, sexual intercourse. Implied way, expression implied way. Gamma Dhamma in this way. No, so village practice actually. So figurative term can be understood here. So to now let's check the Wasala Dhamma. So Wasala an outcast. So Wasala Dhamma also vile conduct, synonymous to the Gamma Dhamma. Gamma Dhamma. Okay. So Gamma Dhamma, Wasala Dhamma. And then, so Asa Dhamma is false teaching, and it's also okay. Asa Dhamma is just false teaching, evil condition, or here also actually, when it is used together with that one, the sexual intercourse, usually mentioned as a set of several sins, Dhamma Dhamma, Vasala Dhamma, Asa Dhamma, sometimes Sat Dhamma, sometimes Asa Dhamma at the time. So Asa Dhamma is, so it goes together with the such a Kama Dhamma, Vasala Dhamma. There are terms for the such a sexual intercourse implied saying. So actually even condition in this it can be, understood. That is just for the terms mean terminal, so those terms. So, but here just following that translation. So village practice or base practice or false doctrine. Okay. But actually they are so together using. So those Dhamma Dhammas are actually synonymous to the Metuna Dhamma. In this way can be understood. Okay, now next one is Banadi Bada Viramani. So the meaning of that one. So abstaining from destruction of life, Banadi Bada, destruction of life. So killing. Banadi Bada means killing. Okay, now let's move to the next paragraph. Sodhi. So Soda here also the word Soda is coming from the root sud. So as a bar form, we have the sojati. Sojati means cleanses, cleanse. Sojati, we sojati, and then its noun form is like a sodi or we sodi. So past participle form of the, you see, past participle of the sojati, clean or pure, is pure, is clean. Okay, so when we say he is clean from what? Clean from, pure from, or something in this way can be, understood. So in the, so here also soda, yogi or something in this way can be, understood. So now the meaning of that one, in connection with, so terms meaning clean. So there will be Benjamin Wibeti. So here examples are, so loba niye hi dame hi so do, or asan sato, madidoja bididoja so do, asan sato, anubago do, agare hi do. Okay, so for that one here. Okay, so translation. So here, the first example, loba niye hi dame hi so do, asan sato. That is one example. And Madidoja Bididoja Sodo Asansato Anubago do Agarahito. So for the first example. So Sodo mean pure or clean, Asansato mean and mix. So actually So when we use the asansator, this he can be understood ablative instrumental case actually. So now to understand that one, inciting states. Loba niyehi damehi. Inciting. Yeah, enticing. Sorry, enticing state. Or loba niya dhamma, so a pleasurable state. So actually should be understood pure from and then a mix with inciting state in this way can be understood. So, and then in the next example also, you see, Madi doja, Midi doja, so do. So actually here to understand the pure in lineage. So from mother's side and the father's side. Okay, and so Nuba Goto and reproached and agrahito and censured. Okay, so your point is here soto. With the soto here, matito and the bitito. Matito, bitito, and so on. Okay, so here, lovaniyehi, damehi. So that is as a separated one. Lovaniya and Dhamma. So with the he, that is fit case plural. Okay, and in connection with sota. The word sota and the with sota or something like that. But yeah, so in connection with the term sota also really can be an but the term sota clean. So in the next example, soto madi doja, biti doja. Actually, so here madi do and the so biti do. So these two terms are interesting in the morphology or grammatical form. So that one is actually madu or do, bitu, and the do. But so in both of them, so u replaced with the e. U replaced with the e because that so root is man. Man mean to adore. Okay. And the so dar surface or in traditional grammar dur. So like a kijana or badaruba seti or sadaniti. But so in modern grammar like a the critical or predicate pali a grammar of the Chala Juranzan or the other grammar, they use dar because that one is equivalent to the, dari, that is Sanskrit suffix. Okay, so here man is N is changed to the R actually. So maneti or not drop, R become the R. So in this way. So and then that is for the Madu. That Madu also, like in Parliament Easy, we can find the Mata, or not just in Parliament Easy, in other, so the modern Pali grammar or Western Pali grammar, or those Pali grammar written in English by the Westerner. So they use that one, Mata. But in the traditional grammar, Madu, like a Kejana or something like that. So that one is coming from that. So because of this re occasionally can be changed into E or A or U. So this re in Pali we don't use, but in Pali stage, in Sanskrit that's re bawe. But in Pali that one is re is Sanskrit. But so in Pali that one mostly A, E, U, instead of R or so E or U, or maybe in some cases rarely Ra also. Okay, here very common one is the first three. The later one is only in the root form. Only in the root form. Okay, that is later three I will reduce. So now for the first one, so example I will provide. So for example, it is in Sanskrit, but in Pali, I got that. So in this example, this re equivalent to the A in this way. And also in the Sanskrit, so read sheep. But in Pali, that is easy. So in this example, reach equivalent to the E. And then in the next example, in the Sanskrit, read Ju. In Pali, so Uju. So in this example, re is equivalent to the U in this way can be understood. So in the fast, when this Matu as a term in the traditional grammar, we use so Madu with the U. But in the because that one is actually when they use the three, so final one we get the Madri. Okay, that Madri, so that is in Sanskrit, Madri. So in Pali, so that one Madu mostly, but in such a special form rarely. So Madi, like with the case and then do instead of Madu do, such a change. So Madi do, Biti do in this way can be. That is fine. So this re in Sanskrit equivalent to the A, E, U in Pali. In this way can be understood. So because of that, so actually Madu do, but here Madi do, U is replaced with the E because of such a equivalent. Sometimes U, sometimes E in this way can be understood. Okay, so now we will go back to the usage of soda. In connection with the soda, the term soda, oblique case, pit case, and its use. So here, loba niya he dame he soda. Asan sato is not connected. So pure from loba niya dhamma. And also madi doja, piti doja, sodo. He is pure in lineage from mother's side as well as from father's side. So that means he is a Brahmanism so in accordance with the mother's side as well as in accordance with the father's side, like that. Not coming from the low caste or something like that. Or he is Kadiya in mother's side as well as in father's side. So he is pure from both sides, like that can be understood. Okay, that is with in connection with the soda madi do fit case ending, bd do also fit case ending. Okay, now let's go to the next. So pamojane. So pamojane. In this case also, you see, pamojana. Pamojana is pamojati. Pamojati or pamojati. Okay, so that means release from or release or escapes or something in this way can be, understood. So now pamojana is noun form of that. Pamojana. So ba previous root is mooch. Mooch. Pamojati. And then now another suffix or you suffix. But that you change to the another. So pamojana. Releasing or so escaping. So in this way can be understood. So here, Barimoto Dukha Samadhi Vadami. That is first example. And Modo Sami Mara Bandana and Nadi Mojandi Majuna. So here, Modo Sami Mara Bandana. So Barimoto Dukha Samadhi Vadami. I declare that he is fully free from suffering. So apply two lines. So iti vadami. Iti vadami. Vadami, I say that. I declare that. Iti means that. Vadami means I say, I declare. So sometimes iti can be understood the open and close inverted comma. Quotation actually. Quotation. So that is why here it should be with the quotation mark. So in this way, quotation. He is fully free from suffering, I declare. In this way can be understood. So in this example, because of Barimoto, so that is past participle form of the Barimojati. So Bari, Muj, and the Ta. So that is fine. Together with that here, so Dokha So in connection with the, so that, so here dukkha is with the, samma, dukkha samma. Fifth case is remote door, free from, in this it can be. So to Mokdo Sami Mara Bandana. Mokdo Sami Mara Bandana. So here Mokdo Sami, Mokdo Asami. Mokdo Asami Mara Bandana. In this way, because of Sandy here, Mokdo Sami. But this way, in this way can be. I am freed. I am free. So here also, so Mokdo is past participle form of the root much. That. So because of that here, so Mara, Bandana, and the R, this one is in the fifth case and Sama R. Okay, now the last one, Nadi, Mojandi, Majuna. So Ejiwamadi here I won't translate and so on. That is Eji. But here, so Nadi, Mojandi, Majuna. So here also Mojandi. So root much, conjugation ya and the anti. So with that here, so maju. Actually but no not is inserted. That one is a fit case. In this way can be, understood. Okay, so now, so is there any question for today's lesson?
Madam Isiada,
Mm-hmm.
I have some questions. My first question concerning the jati.
Mm.
Yes. So
Okay.
Seattle mentioned here. I'm not sure whether the word comparison. Yeah. So the comparison here refers to only the superlative degree, or both comparative and superlative degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I am a little bit confused about your second translation in this one, the second translation. So as I understood before, so when I see the jati, so jati applies only to the superlative degree. So for the comparative degree, so it's better we use instrumental case or affirmative case. So that's how I understood. But here said I translated better. So I'm a little bit confused. Please explain to me.
So that is in the, so the Burmese Nasaya translate like that. So just following the Burmese Nasaya, but actually
Okay.
in comparative degree or comparative construction, So
Mm.
comparative construction. So comparison two kind. One is comparative, one is superlative. Superlative also a
Okay.
kind of comparison. So actually among these group, choosing the best one, comparing the other. So in this way. But so superlative is, among groups choosing the best one or the worst one. So that means that one comparing with the other, the remaining person. And then the comparative is comparing especially two, not group. So at that time, this one is better, or that one is so not so worse, or something like that. Okay, that is, so comparative also a kind of the comparison. Superlative construction also a kind of the comparison. Okay, that is past point. And
Okay.
the second point here, so bawara or wara in the dictionary we can find. So the one with when we see that as a, so not bawara directly, just wara. So when we see that wara with the accused, like a neuter gender. Oh, sorry, wait. Maybe the past one, yeah. So here you see. So wherein in this way, at the time in comparative or superlative function can be better than instrumental case. Or so maybe instrumental case now better than, or so the best or the most excellent than, among them, or something like that. Two can be. Two can be. Because of what
Yeah.
end is, yeah, okay. What end is superlative or comparative in this way. But I'm not sure that mostly to my experience, so when that wara also is used in the comparative, and then the other companion word with the instrumental or ablative. When it is used as a in the superlative sense, and then the other companion word with the genitive or locative. That is to my understanding. But so in the Nasia Searoji, there are also very outstanding parts. So Searo, so he translate as a even though genitive but ablative sense. So that is with respect to him. So I translate like that.
Okay, Sarah. And
Okay.
thank you, Sarah, for your answer. And the second question concerning the Sude.
Mm.
So yes, Sude. Okay. And Sarah explained Loba ni yehi ramehi is connected with the pseudo to denote the sense of purity. But how about asamsato?
So
Is it
actually, not loba niye he dame loba niya. So here loba niye he also he dame also he. We already understood that. So he is
okay?
both can be instrumental plural or ablative plural. So in connection with the so door, this he can be understood as a Panchami Vivedi, that is a pure from inciting state. But in connection with the ascent set, that he can be understood as a instrumental sense, that is a mixed with inciting state.
So yeah, if so, Lobani Yehi Damihi is both connected with both, right? Sudo
Right,
and asamsato.
right.
Okay, understood now. Thank you so much for your answering.
Okay. And then, is there any question? Okay. So if no more questions, let's stop for today here by saying sadhu. So sadhu,
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 sadhu.
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 Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Theodore.
Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Sada.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, this Sajada.
Okay.